Hello, welcome to the YouTube channel of Dr. Promodu's Institute. Today I am going to introduce you to Mr. Sachin and Mrs. Anupama. They are living abroad. They are going to share their experience with you. Yeah, Anupama, please.
Yeah. My name is Anupama. I'm from Kerala, but we live abroad. We have been married for more than 10 years now. We heard about these institutions after a long time. We were not aware that they're an institute for my problem. So we had a very typical arranged marriage where he was working abroad and I was working in Bangalore. After we got married, we relocated to abroad. Initial days was fine, like we were not very concerned about having deep penetrative sex, etc. We were happy with our foreplays and all other body pleasures. We were just enjoying our life in abroad, visiting and traveling different places. But after some time, like after 2 years, we started getting a little pressure from our family about conceiving. That's when we started to think a little more about sex, like deep sex. And that's when I noticed that every time we attempt for having a penetrative sex, it was very painful. I openly communicated to my husband about the problem, and he was cooperative. He never forced. But still, we always had that concern that why does this happen to me? All my friends who got married at the same time have already delivered babies, and that started putting a lot of pressure on us. After 3 years, we moved back to India, and that's when the real pressure from families, relatives, and society started taking up on us. And then we started visiting different doctors about it. At the same time, I was also diagnosed with Hashimoto, a thyroid dysfunction, and the doctors advised that to fix the thyroid issue first because it can be very difficult for conception. So we actually dedicated a little more time to fix my hormonal issue. There were other imbalances in my hormones too, but taking a lot of medicines to fix the hormone issue affected my body a lot. I gained almost 10 kilos in 3 months, and that actually started. I started getting a little more conscious about my health, and that's when one of my relatives suggested Ayurvedic treatment. So we moved to Ayurveda. Even though my hormonal issues were little fixed, but the main issue of having sex to have baby was not working out well with us. We still we were just discussing between me and my husband. We never disclosed it to any of my families or relatives. But whenever we visited a doctor, we tried to communicate that we did not actually consummate. But every doctors we visited said that this is common, you have to just use gel, or they said this is fine. But then when one of my relative forced me to take to a gynecologist, that was my first experience where they were forcing me for a finger examination. That's when my fear started coming up. Like I really got very scared of the whole procedure, and after that, even thinking about sex started making me a little anxious and fear. By that time, 5 years had passed, and meanwhile, my sister also got married. She also conceived quickly, and she had a baby. And that actually made me a very like in a depressing state. Like I was anxious. I was just thinking why this is happening to me, because this should happen normal, but I always had problems with having irregular sex with my husband. But he was always very cooperative. Like he had shown great patience in me. And when we were not able to handle the pressure here, we decided to move abroad again, and we relocated to a new place. But still, the pressure, all the anxiety, fear existed, and that started affecting me mentally a lot. I started getting depressed, crying for no reasons, anxiety at work, and at last I decided to disclose it to my parents, saying that this is the actual problem. Like we were not actually able to do like in real sex or consummate, and that's when we were not that's the real reasons we don't have a baby yet. And that's when my parents suggested visiting a psychiatrist. So we visited a psychiatrist in Bangalore once when we came for a vacation here. And even though the psychiatrist helped me to understand my problem, they suggested me some anxiety medicines or anxiety tablets. But even after having that, it was not working fine for us. And at the same time, one of my relatives suggested Dr. Promodu Institute because she had a positive experience here before. And that's when we came to Institute last year. The first time we visited, we were subjected to different examinations and tests, which was very important for all. And at the same day, like I visited the gynecologist here, she also requested for a finger examination, and seeing my rejection, she explained me what is my condition, and that's the first time I am hearing the word vaginismus. She explained that this is not very common, but having pain during sex or having fear during sex is common, and she was very patient in explaining everything, and she also explained how we can overcome. So she suggested hymenectomy followed by a sex therapy, and asked us to make a decision. So later I came back for hymenectomy. And then, as we were living abroad, we always had an issue of traveling and coming back to this place. So the institution helped me to book some dates, according to my plans of vacation. I came here. We had undergone the sex therapy, and at present we were happy with the sex therapy, and finally we were able to consummate our marriage and also get rid of the anxiety I always had about sex. So I really thank the Institute for helping us, especially understanding our situation, showing patience, care, and helping us to overcome our situation.
Yeah, thank you, Anupama, for sharing this experience with us. And see, this is an unconsummated marriage for more than 10 years. That means they have been married for 10 years and 2 months, though they have tried several times to engage in a normal sexual intercourse due to the fear, probably the fear of penetration, fear of pain. They could not engage in a sexual contact, and they have tried different treatments, but it was not helpful. And it has been, we could treat it and she could overcome it. Now they had a proper satisfactory sex life. During the last 2-3 days they could engage in a very normal satisfactory sexual intercourse, and today they are living. And Anupama and Sachin, thank you once again for sharing this experience for the YouTube audience. Thank you very much, and we will meet with another episode. Thank you.